All right, so I slept in a little bit this morning, but it looks like they got Derek's all tuned out on gate. It made, what was it, 860, Jamie said, somewhere in there?
Yeah.
So it's not too bad, kind of came around. And on gate's not very much. It's about 21 pounds, I believe, yeah? Oh, it's 28 now, huh? Dang, okay. So we brought it up a little bit from what it used to be, but heck yeah. Still on the low boost and definitely a lot better number. Over here, I just got Jamie's, not James, but the shift linkage on Coda's Integra. Jamie's gonna be racing it this weekend at PSCA. This thing is pretty sweet. It's got a sleeve motor and everything. You saw me work on it a while back on my channel. So I just got a shift linkage all up on here and got this clamp back on, and then this all tightened up here. So once we get these ball joints tightened up, cotter pinned, and wheels back on it, I think it'll be ready to rip for him this weekend. It's pretty sick. I always like Integras. Love driving my candy. All right, I got the wheels and everything all tightened up. Everything's cotter pinned, ball joints, axle nuts, all that's taken care of. So he can rip that thing now. That's gonna be awesome. He almost took, I think he was in the semi-finals at Streetcar Takeover with it, but he broke the shift selector inside the transmission. Actually cracked the bell housing. But so we got it all taken care of now. And then this is what Derek's made right here. 834, not 860, but see that? That's much better. That is much better. Heck yeah. So that is sick. I was sleeping still. Actually, I wasn't sleeping. I was editing the video you guys are watching right now. But we're here now. He's sick. So we're gonna keep on moving and we'll be at the race tomorrow. Hope you're ready. Look at this thing shine in the light. Gorgeous, man. Heck yeah. So Derek, of course, is here washing this guy off. It's all ready to rock and roll, dude. This thing is rad. I can't wait to see him rip it tomorrow. I believe Sunday too. It's a 2-day race, I believe, so it's gonna be awesome. Let's do this thing. Thank y'all for tuning in. Let's go. Yo, what's up, everybody? So I know there wasn't any race footage. I was at the track, but I figured I'd let them all shine in their glory. Jamie went a 1040 and a 1050 in the Integra. Oop, I just turned the lights off. In the Integra. Kyle went a 1060 in the hatch. Derek went a 1060 in his hatch. We had a few bugs with that, but once he finally got a good launch out of it, he went a 1060 right off the bat. I mean, 3 pretty rough hits, and then boom, 1060. Morgan did amazing. He's the guy that's working on my transmission. He won the pro class for the PFI Pro class, and I believe Ishmael with the CRX won. He won the street class. That thing moves out, dude. Woo! That thing moves out, dude. 950s all day. 160. Win a 940. Thing flies. The bug, one wheel Willie, was just epic. So it was awesome. We had a great weekend. Just had a blast. Everyone did great. Jordan's Prelude's here now as well. So I'm gonna get to work on that and finish that up. I'm hoping I can get that done by ICC. That would be really sweet. It's super close. He's got his hood pins and stuff in, so it's gonna take me a second to pop it. But he just cleaned it all off. He's got it here. He got it here yesterday while we were at the track. He actually was unloading it conveniently the same time Jamie got back to unload. So this thing is looking fresh. Look at that there. Dude, I'm excited. We got to get his valve cover dipped. We were thinking like a carbon, maybe a green carbon or something, because you can definitely do some cool dips there. I've seen red carbon and blue carbon, and I think it'd be really sick. But he's got his boost pipes all done. I need to do the lines for the wastegate. I need to tap one of his boost pipes, probably this one down here, and put a nipple in it so I can do a source for the boost solenoid. And then I need to run all his blow-off valve and his fuel pressure regulator. I need to run all that stuff, but it's super close. I'm super excited. He cleaned it off. It's looking super fresh. He's got some wheels and tires on the tires actually just showed up. Wheels are on the way. It should be here Tuesday. I'm excited. It's gonna be awesome. Actually, this video will probably be up Tuesday, so should be here today. So that's really awesome, really exciting for the both of us, and really for everybody. GoofyBuilt crew is coming together. Gordo's, I found a valve for him, but he's been working a lot, so once he gets some funds collected so we can fix this guy, because I mean we do probably have to get some machine work done to the head, get a new guide put in or something, possibly. So he does need to collect a little bit of money, but I found a valve, I found some guides, we've got parts, we just need a machinist. So he's collecting all that, he's doing his thing, and I'm just cranking away over here. Jordan is right there, super close, he's cranking away. Super exciting. I've been collecting some parts for the coupe. We're gonna go ahead, this is the EF front end, it's not what I got going on, but I do have a 3-piece front end I'm gonna be putting on it. And then I've been looking at building a B series. So with having a lot of parts, a lot of them can be broken, but I found this sleeve block. It's already bored out to 84 millimeter and it's cracked right there. I can have Sean weld that up, and then I won't run an oil pressure fitting in here. I'll just run a sandwich plate with my oil feed off the sandwich plate. After we weld that up though, I need to put oil in this thing, make sure it doesn't leak oil into the coolant jackets or anything, or combine oil with the water. But it's already 84, so I can go 85, but 85 is a little rough. But I need to find a set of pistons for it, so I actually found a set that is barely they're 84, I believe 20 over 84. I got up the boxes over here. But I've actually got a few sets of pistons. I found an all motor set too that's 13/6:1. I want to build an engine for the Integra, and then I want to get an engine going together for this coupe and Steven's car as well, Steven's coupe. So here's the pistons I found. These are really beefy, some really good pistons, and they should make some power. So we'll get those in that sleeve block, and that'll jam. And then I found some pistons. They're all used pistons, but they'll work with new rings. You know, they don't have dings. I'll have to check once I put rings in them. I'll have to make sure all the ring landings are all good and everything's set there. But all the pistons themselves should be good. They've been used a little bit, but they don't look abused. So let's ride. You know what I mean? With the Type R here, I've been just cleaning everything up. It's starting to look a lot better, a lot cleaner. And I need to gather up, actually I have a throttle body with all the parts, but I need to gather up a map sensor, a TPS for it, a bunch of little stuff. Cause see, it doesn't have a map sensor on it, doesn't have a TPS. I got this motor and this motor from the guy. They were both together. So we're gonna have to combine them to make one, and then put that tranny on it and put it in this car out there. Something I gotta do, as well as the hatch behind that car. I gotta rebearing that, and then we need to put that on the dyno and see what it makes, or if it needs more love. It's kind of an angry engine, but we'll have to go assess those things. And looks like we got lots to do. Sean's got lots of fab work, we've got lots of mechanical work. It's gonna be a great week. Let's do this thing, guys. All right, so we got the Prelude inside now. We've got the fuel rail all bolted down with the feed on it. Map sensor plugged in, TPS on and plugged in. Blow-off valve, I got a vacuum line on. I got a clamp back there because it's too small. I did a loop right here, and I moved his cap right here because he had the cap there. So now the cap's there, and then we'll put the fuel pressure regulator to this nipple right here. And we'll cap this one right here as well. And then I put the feed on. I got the feed going around there. There's a T that's got a pressure, oil pressure on it, and then the T goes into the block. And then it comes up here. I got the dashboard tight here. I tightened all his clamps a little bit. I tapped this, blew it out, and I put that right there. For the boost solenoid, I got the boost solenoid all set up right here. I just need to wire it now, and then I gotta finish wiring his gauges here. This is the fuel pressure, or this is the oil pressure one up front, and then this is gonna be the wideband down here. So that'll just sit up in there like that. That'll look really good. Have his gauges on there. This thing is awesome. Coming together a lot. He's gonna put a doubled in radio in there. Probably have the Honda app on that and stuff. So I'm just wiring everything in right now. getting it almost there. It's super close. So once I get all that wired in, I'll go grab a fire ring for it, and I'll get a fire ring and get the second gate on and get that plumbed in as well, and get that plumbed into the boost system as well. So I got the other gate on there now. Going ahead and tighten it up. I got the tool right here. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten it up next. I already put my vacuum lines on it, my boost lines. I got them on their T's right there since I have two gates. I have both the tops going to a T, and then they go to A. Both the bottoms going to a T, and then they go to B. And then over here, the source goes to the source. So that'll work really good. I need to grab two clamps, two little small clamps for the T, because the T is a little bit smaller than the line, but it was the biggest T I had here. So we're gonna clamp it. We're gonna just make sure those lines don't fall off, fly off, get blown off, and then we'll keep plumbing forward. We're gonna wire the boost solenoid next, and then we're gonna wire the gauges. The wideband already has everything on it. I just need to put the bolt through for the ground and do all that little stuff, and then tie it to the ECU. But other than that, everything's right there for the wideband. Fuel pressure gauge or oil pressure gauge, super easy. You literally just do power and ground, and then you can connect it to the ECU as well if you would like. So just gonna do those real quick, and we'll just keep cranking away, get this guy finished. It's awesome. I'm really excited. Woo-hoo-hoo! Holy crap. So Jordan just stopped by. He put these on the line. I've got the boost solenoid wired now, clamps all on it. It's all that. I got to put coolant on it, oil in it. We're wired all the way to here, wired to the ECU. We just gave it power, and the switch went bad, so we didn't have power. So Jordan's just getting rid of it really quick. He's just giving it ground straight to the frame. So we're gonna have power, so the gauges turned on. We just tested all that. We made sure they worked. I had power all in here. The gauges both worked. Everything worked in here. His lug nuts just showed up for the new wheels. These things look sick. We have new wheels here soon. Tires are here. They look awesome. I'm excited. It's gonna have 16s on it instead of these little 15s. So it's more wheels, more the size of Derek's here. Derek's got 16s on here, and these look really good. So we'll have wheels more like that. Not that design, but that size, which will help a lot. That's the tire. It's a pretty meaty tire compared to what he's got on here. These little guys. Now we got these. That's gonna help a lot with traction and ripping this H series around. So definitely getting this thing together really quick, almost done. I've got to plug this. I've got to do my return line stuff still. I added a gauge here so we can set the fuel pressure. This vacuum line port is gonna go to the fuel pressure regulator. We need to bleed the brakes, and we need to bleed the clutch. We already started with the clutch, but we're not there yet, but it's getting there. So just keep on moving, boys. Rockets. Rocket. Woo! So we just checked, headlights all work, dash lights, all that works. The only thing we ain't got working right now is the windshield wipers, but we'll figure that out with time. So we've also I got the return line on there now. The fuel pressure regulator's on there and tight. I need to do my little vacuum line to the back here, but I got that on there and tight. It's pretty much ready for oil in the engine, and then he doesn't have any gas in the tank, but once we get gas in the tank, we already heard the fuel pump prime. We have power through the system, so it's super close. It is coming right along. We got the clutch bled and pumped up. We need to do the brakes next, but it's really close. Transmission fluid as well. I need to put oil in there, but right around the corner. This is awesome. What you thinking, boss?
It's gonna rip.
It's gonna rip? Yeah, I'm stoked. Should have some super torque. We'll get some 16s on there. It'll have a nice good wheel. This is gonna, yeah, it'll move out about that size. It's gonna be awesome. All right, well, we got cars pushed in. We got the stacker all unloaded from the track. I'm gonna go throw my stuff in the car, fire it up, and just chat, and we'll get out of here pretty soon. But thank you all for watching. Thanks for tuning in. This is GoofyBuilt. Like, comment, subscribe down below. Peace out, guys.